Hello, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Yes, if you're seeing this video for the first time, my name is Philip, and this is movie review with Phil. Yes. So today is definitely a special one because I personally finally sat down and watched Forrest Gump for the first time. Yeah. I mean, I know I'm super late, for this party, but you know what? I mean, that just means I got to experience, this, masterpiece, with fresh eyes. And wow, I mean, what a journey. I mean, it was. Yeah. So let's, talk about it. Let me break down, my thoughts, the emotions, the performances, and of course, whether it truly lives up, to the hype. All right. So for those of you who might not know, though I doubt, there are many, Forrest Gump, follows life of Forrest Gump, played by the incredible Tom Hanks. He's a man, with a simple, mind, but a heart full of love, full of kindness, and an, uncanny ability to find, himself, at the center of some of the most iconic historical moments in American history. I mean, from meeting Elvis Presley, to fighting in Vietnam, becoming a ping pong champion, and inspiring a whole movement, with his cross country running. Forrest Gump's life, was nothing short of extraordinary, But at its core, this movie isn't just about history, of pop culture references. To me, it's about love, it's about perseverance, and destiny. Yeah. Now we definitely have to talk about the performance. Yeah, the performances, in this video. Tom Hanks, you know, guys. I don't know what to say. I mean, I don't know what to say about his performance. The man became Forrest Gump. There's a reason he won the Oscar for this role. The way he was able to capture Forrest, innocent, his sincerity and unwavering optimism, is just beautiful. You never feel like you are watching an actor. You feel like you are watching a real person's life unfold. Then there's Robin Wright, as Jenny, who gives such a complex and heartbreaking performance. I know there are a lot of mixed feelings about Jenny's character, but one thing it is so clear. I love the fact that she is deeply flawed, yet so real. I also feel like she represents the struggle of a generation. The impacts of trauma and the search for meaning in a chaotic world. And let's not forget Gary Sinise as Lieutenant Dan. One of my favorite characters in the movie. His arc, from a hardened bitter soldier to someone who finds peace and purpose again. Absolutely incredible. The chemistry between him and Tom Hanks, is top tier if you ask me. Yeah. So for the themes, and for the emotional impact of the movie, I feel like we definitely. It's definitely worth talking about. The emotional weight of this movie. Forrest Gump. It's definitely a roller coaster. One moment you are laughing at Forrest literal interpretations of things. And the next you are holding back tears as he says goodbye to Jenny. And talks to his mother about dying. The movie to me tackles some big themes here. Faith versus free will, love and loss, the power of kindness, and how we perceive intelligence, and success. Forrest Gump doesn't fit society's definition of a genius, but his unwavering heart and good nature makes him more successful in life than most. And to me that's so powerful. The filmmaking, the soundtrack, was also out of this world. I also have to take a moment, to appreciate the filmmaking. Robert Zemeckis. Hopefully I'm getting the pronunciation right. His direction, was so brilliant. Blending humor, drama, and history seamless. The visual effects, that plays, Forrest Gump, in historical footage, that was just super impressive, for a movie, that came out in 1994. And can we also talk about the soundtrack? The music, is basically a love letter, to American, pop culture, with iconic, songs, from Elvis Presley, The Doors, Creedence Clearwater Revival, and even more. It's just, to me, it just adds up, so much depth, to the storytelling. Now, the $1 million question, does, this hold up, to today? 2025. That's like the $1 million question. If you ask me honestly, yes. But with some nuances. Some critics, argue that the film oversimplifies, history, or presents a somewhat, idealized, passive, protagonist who just, goes with the flow rather than, taking control of his destiny. I get those, critiques, but at the same time, I think that's the point. Forrest Gump's journey, is about showing that sometimes life doesn't need to be controlled. It's just needs to be lived, with kindness and an open heart. And that message is absolutely timeless, if you ask me. So my final verdict to this movie, Forrest Gump. To me, this movie is an emotional, beautifully crafted film, that earns its classics, status. It's so funny. It's so heartwarming. It's devastating and inspiring, all at once. Tom Hanks, to me, delivered, one of the best performances, of all time. And the story, has such a unique way of, blending personal and, historical narratives. Would I watch it again? Absolutely. Would I recommend it to, anyone, to someone who's never, seen it? Without a doubt. My score, I'll definitely give this movie a 9.5, out of 10. Yes, a solid 9.5, no questions asked. But now, I would definitely want to hear from you. Have you seen this movie, Forrest Gump? I'm pretty sure a lot of people, have seen it. But would you watch? Would you watch it again? Do you still love it? Do you think it's overrated? What's your, favorite moment? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. And if you enjoyed, this review, don't forget, to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more, first time, movie reviews, such as this one. If you're stuck with me to end this video, you are loved. You are very much interested on here. More of such videos on the way, so stay tuned. My name is Philip, and this is movie reviews with Phil. Peace out.